time is 7:51 in the morning time on this Monday morning, May 7th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, May 7th, 2018. Good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning, May 7th, 2018. Back to work, back to school. 52 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 7:51 is Egypt says no hidden room in King Tut's tomb after all. White House steps up to effort to confirm CIA director. Don Blankenship is running on Trumpism in West Virginia as GOP is worried it will work. Iran nuclear deals Johnson to court Trump on Fox and Friends. Lava burns more homes on Hawaii's Big Island as new fissures form. Vladimir Putin is sworn in as Russia's president. An Israeli minister threatened to kill Syria's Assad, Putin ally as war looms with Iran with missile threats. Hezbollah is gaining Lebanon vote underscoring Iran's way. Trump's GOP warriors lead charge against Miller. University for the graduates aggressively dragged off state wall, receiving diplomas. Inside Melania Trump's complicated White House live at 7 to schedule different priorities. South Korean President Moon Jae-in's public approval rate has surged after a summit with North Korea leader Kim Jong-un last month. Tokyo and Seoul have shown conflicting senses ahead of a trilateral summit this week with Beijing. Armed bandits attacked the Nigerian village and killed at least 45 people, officials said Sunday. There has been a surge in interest in the shores of the demilitarized zone between the two Koreas and the upper region of South Korea that border the north. Hundreds of inspectors will be needed to oversee the dismantlement of North Korean nuclear facilities and weapons, experts said. President Donald Trump's nominee for CIA director offered to withdraw her nomination amid concerns over her press role in the secret torture program. 5 years after she was rescued at home, Ariel Castro, Mission has reclaimed her voice and identity, now uses them as force for good. In Rentham, the local elementary school system is losing support for the principals at the end of the school year, but already has finalists slated to replace them. Titan brownies help spread Girl Scout cookie goodness to troops overseas. Pamela Jane Morgan is a well-known face of the local stage, but in a couple of weeks she'll be seen in horror film The Better, coming to Netflix on May 15th, according to one of the movie producers. Former New England Patriots linebacker Gerard Berry was a keynote speaker at the 2018 Winter Scholars Awards banquet at Sunday at the Lantana in Randolph. Oil prices reached highest levels since 2014 ahead of a red deadline. Warren Buffett's lieutenants are increasingly running Berkshire. And how many calories are in that pizza? Chain restaurants now have to tell you. Look at that stocks now. Up 332.36 points at 24.251. SP 5 up 33.69 points at 2663.42. And the Nasdaq up 121.7 points at 7209.62. Ban for Mars, world's impressive interplanetary CubeSats phone home. Could space aliens and hefty super Earths can be trapped by their own gravity? Women find the Cleveland Clinic saved by mid-fight by clinic doctor after allergic reaction. Lyme disease on the rise again. Versatile overdose is a complicated but the angel can be. Peter Children's time is 7:55 on this Monday morning. Time now for a sports report. Tonight, the Boston Celtics will look to sweep the Philadelphia 76ers as they'll be taking on Philadelphia 76ers game before the Eastern Conference semifinals. Game time 6 o'clock. And the Norton Lancers girls lacrosse will have a game at Norton High School against the Norwood Mustangs. Game time 3:45 p.m. Rockets lead by a minute 19 in Game 4 win at Utah. Just about is signed after Derby win. Preakness is next. Warriors work as the verge of West Finals meeting, but Chris Paul isn't looking ahead. Peter Children's time is 7:56 on this Monday morning. Time now for Peter Cello Trevor to Trends report for this back to work, back to school Monday. Beep! Let's study off for the NBA with a green line deep breath with delays up to 10 minutes to the both directions to disable automobile blocking the tracks near Riverway. On the commuter rail, Rockford Trade 106, 7:10 a.m. from Rockford to stop near cluster to create 40 minutes to ask us to the mechanical issue and Ferris A on looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways. We got an accident on 495 on the southbound side between 95 and 140 in the Mansfield area. So southbound side, southbound traffic is backed up from Route 1 and Rentham all the way out to Route 140 in Mansfield and 140. 195 traffic is backed up on the northbound side from 123 and the north all the way up to before 95 in Foxborough. So motorists who are going to take motorists from the south who are taking 95 from 495, get off 123 and then take 140 and up 95 up to Boston. 95 northbound side, it is backed up from 295 in Amber all the way up to Route 495 in Mansfield and 295 at the northbound side, it is backed around 95 in Mansfield. So 295 is backed up on the northbound side on Route 95 in Amber. So expect some delays around that area of the Mansfield area on the 295, 95, 495 area. 95 at the southbound side is so between Protected and downtown. 146 at the southbound side so between Lincoln and Providence. 155 westbound side so between Seacock and Route 44 at East Providence. 6 connectors so between Route 6 and 95 at downtown Providence. Route 6 eastbound side, it's all around Route 128 to Route 6 connector at downtown Providence. 146 at both ends of back to the street. 146 89 99 at Lincoln Woodstock stretch. 99 at northbound side it's so between 126 and 122 on the Lincoln Woodstock stretch. 95 at both ends back to the street. Route 117 at Walker, Route 4 in East Greenwich. Route 295 at the northbound side, it is slow around Route 12 in Justin. 295 at southbound side, it is slow around Justin stretch. Route 6 eastbound side, it is backed up before the 610 connector. Board Bridge to the southbound side is a little slow. 25 eastbound side, also 628 at the Board Buzzards Bay area. Route 6 eastbound side, also for Route 144 in South Dennis. 95 northbound side, it is slow from 27 in Showdown to Route 128 Canton. 27 for the northbound side, so between 27 and Rockdale to Route 128 Canton. Route 3 to the northbound side, so between 228 Rockdale to Bracey Split. 128 at the both ends is back between 24 and Canton on the Bracey Split. 120 at the northbound side, it is back between 24 Kenton all the way to Route 20 Waltham. 7 expressway at the northbound side, it is up to the Bracey Split all the way out to Route Mass Pike in Boston. The Mass Pike westbound side, between Lower put down to South Boston. Mass Pike eastbound side, so to Route 9 and Fairmont all the way to the Austin back tolls and all the way down to Princeton on 93 both ends downtown Boston and backed up. 128 at the northbound side, is so between the Peabody stretch. 128 southbound side, so between Lincoln on Waltham. 93 at the southbound side, it is slow from San Manuel to Oregon and Zach Ridge downtown Boston and Route 3 on the southbound side. It is slow between Tingsburg and Burlington. 485 on the southbound side. It is slow between Haverhill all the way down to Lowell. 485 on the northbound side. It is slow between Route 2 and Bucksburg all the way at 2. Route 93 up in Andover. 485 on the southbound side. Slow between 117 and so at Route 2 in Barber. And 485 on the northbound side. Slow for the Pike in Hopland and tonight eastbound side. It is slow between 146 out of Route 9 in Worcester. And 180 southbound side. So around Route 290 in Worcester, Route 2 westbound side, also at Route 190 in Leominster. Peter Childers' time is 8 o'clock on the nose, and it's time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite note that shows a cloudy start to your morning and a little cool start to your morning as clouds cover a bunch of eastern Massachusetts, touching a bunch of Rhode Island and Connecticut, and stretching all the way down into the North Carolina, where we're seeing some rain showers off the coast of North Carolina. And the clouds stretching all the way up in the Canadian Maritime with some rain showers in South Central New Brunswick and central and eastern portion of Nova Scotia and stretching all the way down in the Prince Edward Islands. Temperature spread around the region. It is in the 50s, but much of southern New England, with in the upper 40s to 50s in northern New England at 30-degree reading from Mount Washington, New Hampshire. And we are seeing some spotty rain showers done around south of Utica, New York, and all the way out to north central Pennsylvania. Right now, North Massachusetts at 8:01 on this Monday morning. 54 degrees, that temperature with humidity at 97%, and 2.53 degrees. Parameter 29 inches is rising rapidly, and winds are calm and enough. We got a special weather statement because patchy fog. Locally dense in spots as developed across portions of eastern Massachusetts, the visibility has dropped to 1/4 mile or less in some locations. Areas of poor visibility will improve after 8 a.m. as a fog list, and motorists should be careful of reduced visibility that should allow for increased braking distance between vehicles. Okay, look at the forecast goes like this. For today, patchy fog before 9 a.m. Otherwise, mostly Costco with a high of 62 degrees, calm with evidence. The northeast wind 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Tonight, partly Costco at 41 degrees. The east about 5 miles coming to the 18 for Tuesday. Most steady podcast, but 16 about 44 degrees. North is about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Shift to the light north wind. Wednesday, steady in most coasts, but 74 about 45 degrees. Calm with becoming east about 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon for Thursday, steady in the most coasts, but 71 about 54 degrees. For Friday, partly steady in podcast, but 74 about 47 degrees. Saturday, partly steady skies and a chance of showers about 65 about 51 degrees, just placed to 30%. And for Sunday, chance of showers, mostly cloudy skies about 72 degrees, just placed is 30%. And that is good for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, May 7th, 2018. I'm Peter J. Wiggins, and I hope you have a good morning and good bye day. I hope you all have a good day.